Welcome to KD Custom Woodworking. We're on site with another tool review, and we believe the best review is reviewing a tool while you're actually using it. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. And thank you for tuning in. Okay, here we are. New toy, as they say. The Dewalt DCN692. This framing nailer, I've done all this framing with it, plus the first floor downstairs and all the repairs and everything else. I'm loving it. I know I haven't badmouthed too much Dewalt tools, and I don't want to sound too biased. I'm not represented by them, but I'm kind of stuck with them, as I said in my first video when I started my reviews with the Dewalt cordless, is I'm stuck with their batteries. Alright, so here we are. This tool, if you're a DIYer and you're doing extension or a garage, or even if you're doing just a shed, get it. Get it. It will save you a ton of time, banging in. At least I don't have to worry about if you slipped on your fingers. If anybody's ever done that, they can tell you how painful it is. I know, because I lost my thumbnail there. It's heavy, but it's cordless. So I guess that's an oxymoron in that regard. Because you're dealing with a motor with air. You're not dealing with all of the motor. It's kind of like, I don't know how much extra weight it's weighing. Because what's nice with the air, they're longer, hold more clips, a little more balance. This you feel on your wrists. If you're not that strong, you'll be kind of taking it two hands, and by 4 o'clock, if you used it all day, you'll be tired. I used a full clip there. I used 1 bar on 5 amps for that many nails. What, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I went through 3 clips. So about 3 clips, maybe 15 clips on a 5 amp battery. That's probably your mileage in that range. Maybe, a little less. It has 30 degrees. You can only buy these ones at 30 degrees. These are paper clip. Apparently they go through the wood right here, and then the wood will close around the heads, if that makes sense. It won't pop out as much. I'm still not a fan of nails. I'd rather use screws. I will, when I put the other header there, I'll get my big bolts, and I'll put the bolts down in there just to make sure something doesn't come along. Now these ones were pretty decent. These were all spiral, and you can just put that clip in there. What I did was pull it back, the gun. I don't want to go as deep as the 3-inch. And I set it to 1, which is less power. You get better battery power. And then the multi-nailer, as they say. Now watch this. I'm not touching the trigger, so you can go like this. But this is the part that's cool. Ready for this? I'm holding the trigger now. Now that's cool, eh? Really great for floors. I wouldn't really do it for, for the framing nailer, because I don't put that many in. It does give a bit of a kickback when it gets on the multi-mode, so, remember that. So, this thing, time saver written all over it. All right. You can see it's getting a little bit of battle scars, a little bit of PL, because we do love our PL. And a rating, ooh, boy, what am I going to give this bad boy? Now, this has saved me a lot of time, because like I said, I'm not great with the hammer and nail, so let's get out of that. My wrist would be twisted off now, only because I'm not used to framing. I'm a cabinet maker first. I'm just doing this extension. I'm going to get help with the roof with a good buddy of mine who's really good carpenter. He's going to help me a lot more with the roof. So I'm going to have some bodies here. We should be closing it off the next week or so. And why I'm saying that is I would have killed my wrist if I used a hammer and nail. And I hated hammers and nails because, you always knock the walls out. They're not straight. It was just so OF. So with that said, you know, because don't forget, you got to get this stuff in straight. And if your walls are all crooked because you don't know how to handle the hammer and nail, that's another nightmare after trying to, you know, make things look decent with the drywall. So I'm gonna give this a 9.5. Like, I don't hand out 10s, but I can't find anything better, you know. So buy it, buy it, and buy it. And please subscribe to KD Custom Woodworking. We need your support. Thank you so much.